One of the Democrats' star witness facing lawmakers and in the impeachment inquiry, Ambassador to the EU, Gordon Sondland, saying that there was a quid pro quo between President Trump and the Ukraine, but that it is still his feeling. And as he admitted, he never actually heard those words come out of the president's mouth. So what do we make of this week's impeachment effort? I want to bring in Republican Congressman and House Oversight Committee member Mark Green. Congressman Green, thanks for joining us. So we were greeted with headlines of quid pro quo, and then as we went and heard the impeachment proceedings, we learned there weren't any notes. There was mostly recollection. Never heard the words. I mean, it was sort of the same thing. So again, one of the key witnesses, a star witness, sort of interpreting the actions of President Trump. Is that going to be enough to take this to the next level?
Well, it will be for the Democrats. I mean, they are, heck bent on getting this done. And so they're going to use whatever they can to get it done. And so they're already drafting articles of impeachment. I think they made this decision the day the guy took office. But it's nothing, just like you said. Sondland actually said he kind of came to the conclusion himself. Nobody ever told him. And in fact, the president told him just the opposite. So as the president said earlier today, that ought to just close the book on this and let's move on. But the Democrats are not going to do that. They've got too much invested. They're going to take it to the end.
The precise words, President Trump never told me directly the aid was conditional. The aid was my own personal guess. To use the analogy, 2 + 2.
Yeah.
I never heard from President Trump that aid was conditional on the investigations. I never heard those words. I mean, but now some are saying, well, you know what, he actually widened the net because he's saying everyone knew. Everyone, all the key players out there. So maybe this is where this goes next. Did everyone know that Ambassador Bolton, did John Bolton know that some of these other folks know what was going on?
Well, Vice President Pence came out today and flat denied that he ever had a conversation with Sondland. And I know Mike Pence. I know Mike Pence's brother. These are honest people. Mike Pence is an honest man. He is not going to say that if it weren't true. I don't know Gordon Sondland. I know he's all over the map in his testimony. And I know that he said that there was no quid pro quo from the president. So if he wants to try to cast a wide net, I think it's just more deception on his part. Mike Pence said it didn't happen, and I haven't heard from Pompeo or any of the others, but I doubt very seriously that they were involved in such a conversation.
Before I let you go, how frustrating is this whole thing? And is there some animosity about the role, perhaps, of Mayor Giuliani and some others? Which seems to be fodder for today's testimony?
It's very frustrating for us. I'll give you an example. I've got a bill that would help rural hospitals. It removes the 35-mile exclusion, allows those hospitals that are within 35 miles of another hospital to get critical access dollars. Those would be, that would save rural medicine in our country, and I can't even get the bill heard. So all of this has redirected the energies of this Congress. We're not focused on what the people want us to be here working on, lowering drug prices, fixing rural health, and so many other. Look at what's happening in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Now we have a report that a British government official was tortured. And here we are, all the cameras, everything's pointed at this impeachment and Adam Schiff, and it's ridiculous.
Congressman, thank you very much. And whatever you do, keep pushing those bills because we do need them. And maybe one day you all will do some legislating rather than investigating. We appreciate your time. Thank you, sir.
That'd be great, Charles. Thank you.